Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today, a pencil review inspired by one of my fellow YouTubers and good pencil pal, moving about and manipulating objects, also known as MAMO, also known to me as Duffy Moon. And he does pencil reviews fairly regularly, among other great things on his channel. Check it out. And he recently did a video on a pencil that might be, for him, just perfect. And, I think we all search, those of us who are pencil enthusiasts, we're always searching for the perfect pencil. And I think most of us have favorites, certainly. I know I do. And some are pretty perfect, I would say. And then sometimes another one comes along and you think it's even more perfect. But he likes, Duffy likes larger pencils with larger barreled pencils. And so he finds the Laddie and the Moon, J.R. Moon, Tri-Rex, the intermediate size, to really be great pencils. And I agree with him about the Tri-Rex, and I had been, after I saw the review, it had been such a long time since I've used a Laddie. I'm glad they're still making them. I thought I needed to get some and experience it for myself to see what all the excitement was about. So I picked these up. They're sold in a box of a dozen. Ticonderoga. I'm trying to not get so much glare here. Number 2 HB Laddie, celebrating over 100 years of excellence. 100% American cedar wood, sustainable forests. So there's a picture of the Laddie. They make these in two versions. They make one with a ferrule and eraser, and they make one plain, untipped. And I like the untipped version, and I feel the same way that Duffy Moon does with regards to the eraser. Often the erasers aren't that good to begin with, and if the pencil sits around for any length of time, they become hard as rock and unusable. So maybe it's just, an aesthetic thing as well. Some people like to see an eraser on the end of a pencil, and for some people like me, it doesn't really matter. And I always have a box full of really good erasers. So I don't need an eraser necessarily on the pencil. So that's what I've got. It's all pencil, top to bottom. Premium wood, the perfect intermediate beginner pencil. So this is smaller than, say, my first Ticonderoga in terms of the circumference of the barrel. Has the PEFC seal, made in Mexico. I wondered about that. A lot of the Mexican-made Ticonderogas I'm not a fan of. The ones from China, I like. The ones that are coming out of India seem to be okay, but I have found that the ones made in Mexico, often I don't care for the core of the pencil. So we've got Ticonderoga Laddie. here on the back. Again, another picture of the pencil. Non-toxic. Black graphite point for smooth, easy writing. It's got the PMA seal. It's got the PEFC seal. Dixon Ticonderoga. The address, the website, your little prang power, points coupon, made in Mexico. So there it is. We'll get one out. So here you can see in terms of the paint job, the paint kind of spills over to the edge of the pencil. It's kind of like that on both sides. The core, however, to the extent that you can kind of make it out, looks to be fairly centered. They all seem to be. It's a larger core, too, than standard. It is a round pencil, which is also another feature. Interesting that you'd have a round pencil, especially for beginner writers, because, you know, they roll around, but there is a certain comfort in a round pencil. Overall, the paint job, you know, the ends notwithstanding, is nice. Nice, and of course in the Ticonderoga colors, yellow paint, green foil imprint. And that is pretty much all there is to that. So I'm going to grab a sharpened one, and we'll get to writing so that I can sort of experience the same thrill that moving about manipulating objects gets with this pencil. So it got it sharpened up. It sharpens to a nice point. Nice cedar, somewhat fragrant. And we will get to writing. Whoop, look what happened to me. Okay. We've got a broken core. Let me do a quick sharpen here. Okay. So you have a thicker thicker core, and that extra large core allows for a dark, bold, and fairly smooth experience. These are made in Mexico. It is a really comfortable pencil. I find that some of the jumbo pencils are a little too big. But this really is sort of right in the middle between a standard pencil and one of those big jumbo pencils. So Duffy Moon, I see what you like about it. I would say too, and this is from memory, that this might even be a little smoother than the Tri-Rex, but I'll have to get one out and see. There is a relatively long smudge drag. So no eraser on our Laddie, so we're going to start with a couple different erasers and see. Since we've got a Dixon pencil, I thought let me get a Dixon eraser, and we'll start with the Dixon Pink Carnation. Okay, well, not great. The Pentel, better. Got a Mr. Pen here. Okay. Oh, how about a Nataraj? Okay. Art gum. Oh, one more. Milan. Well, pretty much shadowing all the way across, so not great in terms of its erasability, I'm afraid. But again, it is a bold, dark, thick line. So it's a C- on erasability. It is nice to write with. I will say it is a comfortable pencil and a smooth pencil. You can see my point is already wearing down, and it's a price we pay for those of us who prefer a softer, bolder pencil. So there it is, the Ticonderoga Laddie from Dixon. Thank you, MAMO, moving about and manipulating objects, for reawakening my interest, I guess I would say, in this pencil, which I had not used in years. So long ago I can't remember when I used it last. So I like writing with it. And perhaps it might erase better on a different kind of paper, and I'll have to see. But this is kind of a fibery. This paper has got a little bit of tooth to it, so it may be holding in some of that graphite. But aside from its erasing performance on this paper, it is a really comfortable pencil to hold and a smooth operator for sure as it performs. So thank you for being a part of this little look here at the Ticonderoga Laddie. Please subscribe, share, and comment if you like what goes on here. And I'm going to look forward to seeing you again soon, right here on Always Analog.